In Sassanami, a legend has been told for generations about the 5 mountain deities: crane, crow, deer, monkeys, and snake. Over 2 centuries ago, the god of heaven sent them to watch over the mortals. They perched on the mountain of Madoyama and watched as the sun and the rain clouds traveled over the land, making sure that all things could grow. Over time, however, the mortals and their foolish ways angered the deities. The crow, deer, monkeys, and snake became enraged and sent down calamities. The only mountain deity to defend the mortals, the crane, was slain by the crow. The remaining deities turned Sassanami into a living hell, and every year countless lives were lost. After a century of destruction, someone known as the Child of Heaven came to Sassanami. She brought the people a way to quench the deity's anger. The Child of Heaven and 5 brave clerics then began climbing Madoyama to conduct a ritual for the mountain deities. The intrepid party found themselves at the mercy of the mountain's whims. The storm clouds and the fierce wind kept torturing their body and spirit, but ultimately, the 6 travelers completed their task, and subsequently, the disasters ceased. The gods were no longer angry. The people lived in peace. Sassanami started to grow. From then on, the Child of Heaven and her heirs lived in the palace in Jokyu, worshipped by all. Meanwhile, the 5 clerics who had dared to accompany her built the 5 powerful families of Sassanami, and each family chose one of the mountain gods to worship as their family's protector. Those 5 families controlled the riches and talents of all Sassanami. Later on, the position of the Prime Lord would also come to be rotated among them. But over time, the strength and reputation of the 5 families diverged, and their agreement to share power weakened. The current Prime Lord Itsuru Masayoshi's proposal to put to use the forests on the mountain was rejected by the other 4 families. Conflicts are increasing. Vassals from the other families keep lurking in the shadows around the Itsuru Manor. Assassinations and suspicions are haunting the streets of Jokyu. One spark is all it takes to trigger an all-out war.
Still no news from the Izuru family?
Nope. And Lord Masayoshi left 2 hours ago. I mean, if he doesn't make it, I'm sure the Miyahibi family will send someone to check it out.
Could it be an assassin?
This is all my fault. Lord Masayoshi had to go to the banquet alone, all because I wanted to see the lanterns.
Lord Masayoshi has to attend the banquet of the Water Lantern Festival every year, and he doesn't want to bring guards with him. Don't blame yourself.
As requested, I've contacted Tsukuyomi. She'll be here soon.
It was my fault. I have to find Lord Masayoshi before Shisho arrives.
Well, the Water Lantern Festival is really important to the Miyahibi family. Usually, the lord of the family leads the people in prayer, and they worship their protector god into the depths of the night. So, why is it this quiet now? Whatever the reason, Lord Masayoshi disappeared after he arrived here. The only thing we can do now is to search all over the Miyahibi family. You and Mininja check the inner courtyard. I'll head to the front courtyard to get the attention of the guards and try to figure out what happened.
Understood.
Shinri, unsheathing. Come on, together!
There!
My sword is my mind.
Take them down! An enemy.
Yeah.
Right on time.
Thank you. I won't make the same mistake twice. Attune with your sword in your heart.
Slash! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Eclipse feathers, scatter!
Yeah, come! Thunder! Zenbo, let's go!
Understood.
Quills! Thunder!
I still have confusion in my mind, but victory shall be my guide.
Bazembo, there are too many guards here.
Why is the security so tight? It's just a banquet. What the? Snake?
Bazembo, watch out!
So, you are the guards of the Miyahibi family?
Trespasses.
Must be eliminated.
Wait! I'm a retainer from the Itsuru family. Hold on. I'm sensing...
Bazembo, I am detecting a massive amount of Bane energy. They're Vizbanes!
Trespasses.
Must be eliminated.
Zembo Tengu here. They look like humans, but why are they acting like Vizbanes? What exactly happened here? Eclipse feathers, scatter!
Yeah!
Vanish! An enemy. Right on time.
Slash! Yeah!
It ends here. Ogi. Thousand Peck! I would never disgrace my sword.
You used to attack with such ferocity. I've never seen you hesitate this long, my dear uncle-in-law.
I have always maintained the principles of focus and stability. Don't forget, back then, you were just a child. I was trying to teach you the basics.
Interesting. So your teaching method was to mercilessly crush your student? Such a spinner of words. No wonder you're the Prime Lord. I ought to take heed.
You're my nephew, and also a lord of the Sasanami Five. If you are interested in the art of ruling, you may study as long as you like.
As long as I like. Well, how long do you think I should study?
Governance is no simple matter, especially with something as complicated as Sasanami. I must deal with a few tricky matters. Then I will allow the people of Sasanami to choose a Prime Lord that they trust. I do not wish to see power circulating endlessly throughout the Sasanami Five.
Yes, we've spoken about this.
And before that happens, I hope you can help me, Shu. Given everything you could accomplish by my side, with my support, I'm sure that the people of Sasanami will agree that you will be the best choice for the Prime Lord.
Uncle Masayoshi, this move is incorrect. If I put the black stone here, won't I take this whole circle?
You have made much progress. After all, it's been a long time since we've played.
When Auntie was still around, my father used to say that the Itsulu family and the Miyahibe family were bonded. The reason the Itsulu family took over the Miyahibe family's fishing zone was to help us pacify the restless fishermen. Sooner or later, it was supposed to be returned to us. After Auntie passed away, you didn't marry again. My father said that even though his sister was gone, our relationship with you would not change. And then, my father joined Auntie. I remember you wearing mourning garments and coming to grieve him. And even the worst of weather. You told me that the Itsulu family should temporarily take on the duty of the Miyahibe family's prime lord, until we had finished mourning. Despite it being Miyahibe's turn, even though I was the only one left, I didn't feel like I was without a family, because I knew that you were there. From that point on, I respected you, as I would respect my own father.
I never had children with your auntie. Shu, I see you as a son.
And yet, a family loses the industry it relies on to survive. And then, overnight, the Lord dies in a fire which burns down the family manor. What's more, the Miyahibe family's last shred of hope. Their rightful place as Prime Lord is stolen by the person they trust the most. The Sasanami Five are ruthless. A family like ours, we have nothing. If we wish to survive, have you ever thought about what type of power we would need to do so?
Shogun, they have arrived.
Let Ology take care of them. You, take note.
Mr. Takenaka?
Lord Masayoshi, the Prime Lord. It's been too long.
What happened to you? Why do you look like this?
Let's just say I was lucky enough to survive that fire. Now, I am the strategist of the Miyahibe family.
The strategist?
Uncle Masayoshi, have you read the ancient histories of Sasanami? They say that during the early years of Sasanami's power, there was a great shogun who unified the land. He heeded the commands of the God of Heaven, fighting off the southern barbarians, gathering his disciples, and with the help of his ministers ruled Sasanami for more than 200 years. Back then, I don't even think the term Prime Lord existed.
So, you'd like to rule like the great shogun? With force?
In Sasanami, people who don't have their own power should have been torn apart by those jackals long ago. But don't you agree? 4 years ago, that fire took everything away from me. Ever since then, I've wondered what I did wrong to be cursed to suffer these disasters. But now, I realize that the only thing I have done wrong is that as the successor to the Miyahibe family, I did nothing at all.
Shinri, unsheathing.
Anyone stronger than me? I think not. Hi, up with ya! Slash!
Dual flow, slap.
There! Eclipse feathers, scatter!
I will protect everything I hold dear. Attune with your sword in your heart.
Slash!
I still have confusion in my mind, but victory shall be my guide.
I've had someone take Izuru Masayoshi to the secret room.
I see.
Why didn't you tell him about the letter from the Karasugo family?
The one saying that the Itsulu family was the one who caused the fire?
Yes. You don't believe it?
Do you?
Izuru Masayoshi has done something wrong indeed. But 4 years ago, the relationship between our families was strong, and his wife was a Miyahibi. He wouldn't do something like that.
Indeed. He may be a fool, holding on dearly to a naive idealism, but he is not a raving lunatic who loses control. He wouldn't have burned down the Miyahibi family 4 years ago. The Karasugo family wants to use this little trick to make me deal with Itsulu Masayoshi. They hope that we destroy each other. After all, that would leave the Karasugo family as the most powerful house in Sasanami.
For them to spread such lies, that is simply too much.
Maybe. But the greater the lie, the more they can benefit from those who believe it. And it is not only the Karasugo family. Everyone thinks I am nothing more than a pawn, who can be used at will however they please. Sooner or later, I will make them pay for their stupidity.
Since you know the letter is a lie, then why detain Izuru Masayoshi?
The validity of the letter is not important to me. All I want is the power over Sasanami. Alashi has told me she is almost fully recovered. It is time to put the plan into action.
Shinri, unsheathing. My sword is my mind.
Next! With
Come, thunder! An enemy. Right on time. Zenbo, let's go.
Understood!
Quills, thunder! I still have confusion in my mind, but victory shall be my guide.
Lord Masayoshi was going to attend the banquet of the Water Lantern Festival. So if he came here, the guards at the main gate must have seen him. And yet the guards outside the gate said that no guests had arrived tonight and that I couldn't check out the inside. They must have been tipped off. If please and thank you doesn't work, just let the blade do the talking. Shh. If anyone comes over, your throat is gonna suffer. Tell me, did the Prime Lord come here tonight? Spit it out.
Trespassers.
Huh?
must be eliminated.
Crap! Are you insane?
To protect the Miyahibi family, trespassers must be eliminated.
So, they're not even human. Well then, I won't make the same mistake twice.
Shinri, unsheathing.
There! Eclipse feathers, scatter!
Gotcha!
Take them down!
Show no mercy to the enemies of my lord!
Useless.
Death to those stepping in Lord Shu's way!
Come, thunder!
Fire and brimstone!
Zenbo, let's go.
Understood! Quills!
Thunder!
Not bad! Not bad at all!
Eclipse feathers, scatter!
I have nothing to fear so long as I fight for my lord!
Tricks aren't everything. I still have confusion in my mind, but victory shall be my guide.
I just finished adjusting this access key. When you get the time, check it out and make sure everything's smooth.
Thanks, Nuada. Shinri.
Oh, you can read these inscriptions?
I believe I've seen these in some ancient books from Sasanami. I think the language is from the Shuheng district, but I'm not sure what it means.
A cantankerous fella, huh? You should have seen it when it was just discovered. Insane. It took a lot of work just to bring it down to this level. This access key is even stronger than Tsukubo. Before you get used to it, for your own safety, don't use its full power. I'm a legit engineer, okay? So, take my advice if you know what's... Good for you.
Did you get any sleep last night?
Well, I mean, I went to bed too early the night before. Same thing, right?
Even as a modifier, resting is important.
No way. With all these amazing designs, how could you expect me to be able to sleep without bringing them to life? I guess I was just born a workaholic. Oh yeah, I saw some of the squad looking a bit down in the medical department. Something happened?
I just returned to headquarters. I heard that someone was injured during a mission.
Injured? A newbie?
No. It's Balder.
Balder? I remember her. She's got plenty of experience. Looks like you guys are facing some pretty tough cookies.
It is quite serious. Her back was penetrated by a Visbane's unknown power. She's still unconscious.
Aren't you gonna go see her?
There are plenty of people taking care of her. I don't know her that well. Plus, I'm not the one she needs.
I see. But given how much you know after just arriving, surely that means you're concerned about her, right?
The more people there, the harder for the medical team to perform the surgery. And the other departments must be attended to.
True.
Yo, yo, yo! Miyo to Tsukuyomi! Tsukuyomi-san, yo! To the command room! Quick! Emergency message from Sasanami, yo! Come, come, come! Quick, quick, quick!
Looks like that's it for our little catch-up.
Please excuse me.
No worries. I delivered what I needed to. See you later, Tsukuyomi.
This is what Meninja has gathered so far.
So, Lord Masayoshi has gone missing.
Bazembo and Kanino Tokutachi have infiltrated the Miyahibi Manor. They are planning on rescuing Itsulu Masayoshi themselves.
Can you make contact with them?
Not at the moment. A few minutes ago, our communication cut out. I still haven't determined the cause.
I'm going to go find them then.
Shouldn't you wait for Shu and the rookies? They're still in the medical department.
I'm afraid that may be too late. When Balder's surgery is finished, please be sure to tell Shu and the administrator about this. Something must have happened in Sasanami.